just to see you.
Welcome, people. Welcome to Tuesday Night Chat. Hello, Yoakum. Well, you can say this video.
No.
Okay, you're gonna have to remind me, Yoakum. It's an unpaid sponsor. No, I got my socks on now because I just got out of the bathtub. It's unpaid sponsor. It's Subway in Scottsburg, Indiana. Very nice people. They had I think three ladies working there today. And one I kind of in love with. I told them about my YouTube channel. But if you're making the trip down this way, get off at the Scottsburg exit and go east on 56. And you see Subway on the left coming from I-65. Stop in because it's a very clean place. They're very polite people that works there. You know, that's what I like about people. If you see them outside of Subway, they still nice. That's what I like about Scott County, Indiana. And another thing I'm looking at, until I get monetized, where I start getting money from YouTube, I'm looking at a metal roof. And I was talking about shingles. Well, what I've been told, they cost more than a regular metal roof and got a better warranty. So now I would go with a metal roof, the long panels as you call them. That's what I'm going for. And they're gonna have to, take the other roof off, take it down to the wood, and where my wood stove flue pipe goes up to the roof, they're gonna have to board that up. And where my vents are, they're gonna have to board them up. And thanks to the great people in Canada, they got a good contractor, inspector. His name is Mike Holmes. Go to YouTube, people, and watch Mike Holmes. I'm not getting paid by Mike Holmes or Subway. And before you remodel your home or build a house, go to Mike Holmes' YouTube channel. There's questions that you need to ask your people who remodel. Are they licensed? Are they insurance? This and that. Don't give them any money up front. Contractors got their own money. When you give them money up front, you're gonna get screwed. And when you have plumbing work done, you want to know if they're licensed in your state. Are they insured? Because I've seen a whole lot of stuff on Mike Holmes' videos. It upset anybody. I love those people in Canada. And I want to thank everybody on my YouTube channel. You're my YouTube family. Just like the people, it's on your YouTube family. They're your YouTube family. And, that's why I've talked about this stuff, people. to help you out where you won't get take advantage of. When I got my computer in February, you can go back and look at my videos, what I said about Amazon, PC Online, and HP computer people. It was under warranty because I got it in February of this year, of 2025. But since PC Online upgraded it from 4 to 16, whatever, you all computer people knows that. And I don't want any of you people, kids, middle age, or my age, get taken care of. And that's why I do this, to where it won't happen to you. Your people know people at Amazon or HP.
I didn't move to run.
And I don't want any of you to get taken advantage of. And that's why I do this.
Single story.
And that's what I'm about, people. I just want you all to be safe. I got to put my glasses on where I can see. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, people, hit the like button. Yeah, God bless everybody. USA, Russia, Canada, this and that. God bless everybody. And all this. Well, thank you, Let's Go. I guess you're subscribed to me. I guess. I'm not sure. But any people on here that's not subscribed to me, when you subscribe to my YouTube channel, I get an email. 90% you get email. Some I don't get an email. When you subscribe to my channel, I will subscribe to your channel. I want to help everybody grow their YouTube channel. There's some that might have 1 subscriber, 5 subscribers, 100. And I want to help you all grow. Okay. Like I say, people, I'm 70 plus years old. My CPU up here don't work too good. You know. Okay, you have a great day, my friend. Don't work too hard or anything like that. If you go in school, stay in school. Get your education. Go to trade school. If you like to fly airplanes or helicopters, join the military. They pay for it. If you want to be a doctor, a lawyer, or a nurse, join the military. and they paid for everything. And, that's what I'm about. And another thing, I want to specialize. I thought it was just kids getting bullied. It's everybody's age group. It's getting bullied. That is wrong. And I don't want anybody to get bullied.
This road designed.
And it's bad when people gets bullied. And women who gets abused. So I want to stop it. I'm just one person, people. I don't want nobody to get abused. Women, kids, anybody get bullied or abused. And I might get some solar panels, but it's not going on the roof. I've talked to a whole lot of people that got solar panels. And solar panels on the roof does a whole lot of damage. So it's not going to go on the roof. If I ever get monetized where I get money from YouTube, I'm going to use that money to put me a metal roof on. And I got somebody going to come here this week, next week, sometime this month, going to look around and see if I can, where to place the solar panels. That's what I want. And I want to welcome everybody. Give me the thumbs up, subscribe, and all that. And, I'm trying to teach the younger people, the older people, this is like, you ladies keep a dowry. This is a dowry of my life. And trying to help your people out. And that's what I like to do, people, is help people. This is an unpaid sponsor, is Subway in Scottsburg, Indiana. I'm not getting paid by Subway. I support people who's very nice, polite, treat you with respect, and it's a very nice, clean place to visit. If you happen to come this way, you get off at the Scottsburg exit on I-65 and you go east from I-65. And
What you doing, Zach?
I'm rehearsing for our T-Mobile home internet commercial. You gotta talk really fast.
T-Mobile Home Internet ranks #1 in customer satisfaction for home wireless internet.
Wow.
that's what I want you all to do, be nice to people. You be nice to people and they treat you nice. And you all know what happened to my computer. I got in February of 2025. Got it from Amazon. Third party at PC Online. The computer was an HP. PC Online is a screw-up company. They modified it from HP. They went from 4 to 16. You all know what I'm talking about. So, I want to thank you beautiful people out there on this planet, no matter where you are. And people who's thinking of remodeling your house or maybe build a house, go to Mike Holmes on YouTube. Watch his videos. They give you some ideas and the questions to ask if you're going to remodel your house. That's one thing I like about Canada. People, I want you to go to Mike Holmes on YouTube. They got different wood, to build your house. Drywall, motor systems. They got blue wood, pink wood. You have to watch Mike Holmes' videos. I wish we had a Mike Holmes here in the USA. Some of your people wouldn't get screwed when you build your house or remodel. That's how come I want you all to go to Mike Holmes' YouTube channel. Subscribe to his YouTube channel. I don't want you get taken advantage of when you go to remodel your house or build a house. You know the questions to ask. I gotta put my glasses on. Let's see. Hello, Jameson. Boy, no, Joe. Okay. Bowl night to do bean. I don't know what it means. I only speak English. When I was young people, elementary school, we had a black and white TV up on a stand, watching PBS, learn Spanish, math, and all that. I don't think schools use PBS anymore. On PBS, they had a cooking show. The old man had done Cajun cooking. I loved to watch when he was on doing the Cajun cooking and using the Cajun mix. But I think he passed away. His show is not on PBS anymore. I miss his show. You all know who I'm talking about. And I've been feeding my kitty cats. And people, you can go to Tractor Supply, look on their website, dry cat food. Look at community cats or something. It's a big bag of cat food, about 44 pounds. Oh, multiple cats, it's called. And you see how much I paid for a 44-pound bag of cat food. I really need to buy 2 bags a month. But my cats really don't like it that much. They rather have Meow Mix. What I paid for 1 big bag of Meow Mix is the same price I paid for a 44-pound bag of multiple cats. And I want to thank you all that has helped me on my YouTube channel. The people from Twitch who taught me about computers, the kind of computer I need. The LG stove is still junk. They're a bunch of liars. Be wary of LG ThinQ stove. They're still junk. And I don't want anybody to get taken care of. Before you buy anything, computer, cell phone, or whatever, look it up on the internet. See if there have been any recalls. See the reviews. Like that. And if you're going to remodel your house, look them up. See if they had any complaints. Look at the Better Business Bureau. You know. Look up everything. And just like these smart ice boxes or stoves or microwaves, they have to be updated just like cell phones, computers, and your smart TVs. They have to be updated. So I want you all to do your homework. And I still want to give a shout out to Scottsburg, Indiana, the subway people. I told them I'd give them free advertisement. Oh, JM, I'm from Indiana, the USA. Indiana, USA, in the county of Clark County. And Clark County, I've been living in Clark County 75 years. I live in a little town called Charlestown. Until we had a stupid mayor, didn't like people who was on low income that made less than $48,000 a year. That's something about that stupid mayor. At that time, people, the city police department made $48,000. And Mayor Boss Hogg, let's call him Boss Hogg, and he didn't like people who made $48,000. I lived in the Pleasant Ridge subdivision. Those homes was built in the 1940s during the war. And the United States government still got a 100-year lease on that property. The government still owns the property. You might have the deed in your name, but the United States of America has still got a 100-year lease on it. And that's a fact. And the kids that lives in the Pleasant Ridge subdivision, a fact, they went to Jonathan Jennings School, they went to Jonathan Jennings School. I was in the 6th grade when they finally built that. And it was kind of low income, but you did have some rich people that lived there. Those kids was very smart. They was good in sports. They was good in everything. Jonathan Jennings won all kind of basketball medals and stuff like that, having the best team. But Bob Hall didn't like people who made $48,000 a year. And I had to get out of my house because I rent for $350,000. Now, rent up there is over $1,000 a month, not counting your utility bills. I went through the government to buy this house. It's based on your income. Income could be Social Security, SSI, food stamps, child support, alimony, stuff like that. That's your income. Anybody can buy a house. Go and look at USDA and look about buying a house. It's not just for farmers. And USDA, when you buy a house, it's based on your income. You can pay anywhere from $200 a month up to $2,000 a month. It's based on your income. No matter what state you live here in the USA. And your credit score at the time I bought my house could be as low as 620 to 650. I don't know what it is now. No, I don't have any spare bedrooms. If you was a female, yeah, she would have to share the bed with me. Nope. I don't let anybody move in with me unless I know them. There's no alcohol, there's no drugs, no drinking, no smoking. That's my rules. Even the ladies. I don't even have a girlfriend at my age of 70 plus. And because that's how come I give shout out for everybody. Yeah, but I just don't have any extra bedrooms. I got kitty cats. I live in the country. And right now, I ain't got any extra room to move anybody in. Maybe if I had an extra bedroom, maybe. But a good-looking female, she can share my bed with me. I'm easy to get along. And since I had 4 heart attacks, high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, arthritis, and back problems. I don't go for. Nope, I ain't got that much property. I don't have that much property. I got about an acre. And there's no room to build another house in that, let's see, southeast side of my property. I got ladder lines. So that's impossible. No, I can't go for it. I've been taken advantage of in my 70 plus years. I'm gun shy of women. Some of the ones I've been with have lied to me, cheated on me, like this. Usually if I talk about any girl's name, I give them all a shout out. Lisa, Kelly, and other names I don't. I only use the letter of the alphabet, like K, the letter K. She's a very sweet, good-looking lady. I would love to have Miss K as my girlfriend. But she's younger than me. I don't care about age as long as you're over 21. Don't drink. Don't smoke. You gotta have your own car. You gotta have a job, because if you got a car, you gotta have insurance. You gotta have gasoline to go to work on. And, that's my belief at my old age. People ask, why would a 21 or 30-year-old woman date an old man? I don't know. Age is just a number. As far as my age, can I make whoopee? I don't know. I don't mind dying with a smile on my face. But I want to say hi to Miss K, the letter K, because I ain't going to... Man, I'm a poor... I don't have the money. I can't be anybody's sugar daddy. I tell you that straight out. I live on a fixed income. I'm going to give you approximately $900 a month. And I pay my utility bills. That's water and electric bill. I make my house payment, my car insurance, my cell phone bill, my cell phone insurance. But I can't pay for anybody to come here. I'm very choosy. I'm choosy. I've never dated a Mexican lady. I've dated an Indian, married an Indian girl. And she was a deaf mute, gave me 4 beautiful kids. Out of 4 kids, there's only 2 left. Number 1 and number 3 had passed away in the last 10 years, give or take a little. Can I put up with kids, little kids around me? Well, with my heart problems, people, you know, if you have a heart attack or a stroke, there's things that you can't do. You can't get upset, this and that. I gotta watch my blood pressure. I had 3 used riding lawnmowers to cut my 1 acre of grass. I cut more than an acre. I try to help out the county, get up on the main county road, and cut the grass next to the guardrail. Then I come down and get the other side. I do that. Then I go in the back 40, cut up around the pond, which I got the owner's permission to do that. But since my riding lawnmower is all broke down since I live here, the last one I bought, I blew the engine. Only had it 3 weeks. It was a Troy-built rider with a Crawler engine in it. Only had it 3 weeks and I went boom. And I got using my Troy-built push mower, which I had about 10 years. The other day when I was out, I started my lawnmower. You know, you got to grab the handle and use the rope and start it. As soon as I start moving, where my handle is, you got a cable that runs down to the engine. It broke. So I had to get a rope and some zip ties and tie it around the thing and tie the rope to the handle. When I squeeze the handle, it brings that level back on the Troy-built rider, push mower. But if I ever get a new mower, people, I tell you, I'm going for a Hustler 0 turn is what I'm going for. You're looking at $4,000 to $5,000 for a Hustler 0 turn. About 50 to 64-inch cutting width. That really will cut my time down. I had a YouTuber that knows somebody that knows me that brought his 0 turn. It took him about 15 minutes to cut my whole yard. Where with a riding lawnmower, it takes about 30 minutes, and I cut a little bit more. That's how come I'm trying to get my watch hours up, where I can get super chats and use that money to put a new metal roof on my house and get a new 0 turn riding lawnmower. That's what I want to use it for. You can go back in my old videos where I use StreamYard. It has my post office box, my PayPal account, and my Cash App. You can go back and look at those videos. I've done videos on my new laptop I got from Amazon. That's when I think of, Amazon. You all know if you order something from Amazon, only 30 days to return it and get your money back. Well, but Amazon knew about PC Online, how bad they are, the BBB complaints, like that. They knew how bad they are. I still can't get my money back. I'm still making payments on that laptop. It don't work. There's 2 things that went wrong. I think PC Online was holding me hostage. I don't have McAfee on my computer. It kept popping up. You know, you can either exit out or hit the escape button. It wouldn't do nothing. And finally, it stopped my computer from charging. I changed power sources, and it still wouldn't charge. So PC Online people, please watch out. I don't want you all to get taken advantage of. LG stove, LG ThinQ electric stove. Be wary, they got problems. We're trying to get the money back from them. We send them everything in. Supposed to get emails. We didn't get no emails from LG ThinQ people. They moved it up to the ladder of President something of LG people. They suck. So do not buy LG ThinQ stove. Boycott LG. I think they make TVs and I don't know what else. Be wary of LG ThinQ electric stoves. And be wary of Amazon, especially on computers. Look at that third party. If it says PC Online, don't buy it. Go to like Best Buy or something. And I don't want you all to get taken care of. You try to telephone PC Online, you know what you get? The voicemail. They won't call you back. Email. They won't email you back. That's how bad PC Online is. Say, if you buy a $2,000 computer from PC Online, they said, well, we give you money back. You send it back. You're not going to get your $2,000, people. You get maybe $200 or $300. The rest of that is restocking fee. You might buy a computer from PC Online, and it says it's a new computer. It's a used computer. Be wary of PC Online. If you don't believe people, type PC Online into your search engine. Go down like I did. I find the BBB, the Better Business Bureau. You'll find everything I've talked about is the truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God. I'm not lying. Excuse me. That's one. I got 2 more sneezes. I don't want any of you getting taken advantage of. Stop bullying people. Kids, adults. That's 2. I don't want anybody to get taken advantage of. You men, quit abusing ladies. To help you all get along with your girlfriend or your wife, they're always right. That's how you stay married 10 to 70 years of marriage. You learn how to get along with them. Back when I was growing up, people, you only had a one working parent family. Now it takes both of you. And if you got kids that's at the right age can work, that means it's a 3-person family work. You know, I try to teach you. I know my content is not like anybody else's. And like I say, I'm 70 plus years old. What else is us old people going to do except get on here, try to help you younger people out, to teach you what not to do, to teach you about believing in God. That's what I like to do. I like to help you all out. And I'm going to tell you, go to YouTube, people, and look up Mike Holmes. He's in Canada. He go through remodel houses for people, and he tells you the questions to ask when you remodel your homes or you're going to build a home. He gives you the answers that you need to ask. That's one thing I like about the Providence of Canada. Look at the wood that Mike Holmes used and when he remodels those homes. They got blue wood. They got, I think, pink wood. Same thing on the drywall. They got different colors for mold, fire resistant. Here in the United States, we don't have it. We don't have it. That's what we need to ask. Why don't our government want us to have wood like they got in Canada? I heard stories, which it's a lie. There's 3 Providence in Canada that wants to come part of the United States. That's a lie. Because in Canada, they got free insurance and like that. Why would those people in Canada want to give that up? They wouldn't. So if you heard it on a radio talk show and like that, it's a lie. I've talked to people in Canada every time, or they send me emails. They told me it's a lie. But you people thinking of remodeling your house, go to Mike Holmes on YouTube and watch him and have your notepad and he give you questions or answers what you should look for. One thing, no matter where you are in the United States, you gotta have permits. You gotta have permits when you build on your house or build a porch. You gotta have permits. When they said, oh, you don't need permits, that's a red flag. That's a red flag. But go to Mike Holmes on YouTube, watch his videos, subscribe, and you learn a whole lot of stuff that'll help your people out. I wish the United States would have a Mike Holmes. Would Mike Holmes come here to the United States, remodel your house or build your house? And you know it'd be a perfect house. Like when they spray the foam in your house. Here, I think it's yellow, I think. And I think in Canada it's kind of purple or blue. You people know about it more than I do. And there's questions you need to ask when you have your house inspected. Are they licensed? How many homes or how many commercial buildings have they built? Are they insured? You know, not every inspector. You got to have a plumbing inspector, a building inspector, electrician inspector, your HV inspector. You know, here in Indiana, they never built a damn thing in their life. They go to school and take classes. To me, that's not an inspector. That is wrong. I wish the United States government come out with rules on a building inspector. You have to build so many homes. You have to build so many commercial buildings. You have to plumb so many houses like that, and have probably $1 million insurance policy, something like that, in case they screw your house up, in case you have to have somebody like Mike Holmes come in and fix your house up. Stay away from leaf filter people. They will screw you like nobody's business. They tell you you don't have to climb the ladder, clean your guts out. That's a damn lie, people, a leaf filter. That's what I've got. I gotta climb up, clean that filter off. At my age of 70 plus years old, I got no damn business to climb a ladder, get on my roof, clean those filters off again. I've showed you my videos. I got trees to the west. I got trees to the south. I got trees to the east. I got trees to the north. The wind cannot get through those trees to blow the leaves off of those leaf filters. So it's alive, you know. I want to thank you all that have subscribed. I want to thank my moderators. It's on here. The great job they do. It's men and women. Don't ask me to be a moderator until I get over 1,000. And 1,000 subscribers, I need 4,000 watch hours. 500, I need 2,000 watch hours. So help me get my watch hours up, people. Because I watch a whole lot of YouTube videos because I'm helping you all out getting your watch hours up. I'm subscribing to your YouTube channel. And you people are starting a YouTube channel. I've learned from my mistakes. When you choose a moderator, you got two type of moderators. Number one, I believe is like me. I'm the number one moderator. I control everything. Number two moderator don't have as much authority as I do, or moderator number one. I can overrule a moderator number one. So I just want you all to be careful. Your moderator is supposed to help you grow. Sometimes they put my YouTube channel in there when they're on here, or they ask you to give me the thumbs up or subscribe. That's what a good moderator does. They try to help you grow your YouTube channel. And that's what I'm about. Like I say, I'm 70 plus years old. I live on a fixed income. I'm single. I own my own house. And I would say hi to all the good-looking ladies. Yes, yeah, I am. I don't carry a silk weapon. But when I was in boot camp, you had a 1911 45 and the M1. Now I think in boot camp you have the M16. When I went out to target shoot, I could hit a bullseye every time with an M1 or M16. The 1911 Colt 45, I couldn't hit the bullseye. I couldn't hit the bullseye. You all see these 38 snub nose. I couldn't hit the target 50 feet away. If they were standing in front of me, I could kill the SOB with a 38 snub nose. You know, I've shot a 9, I shot a 45, you know. But people, when I went to boot camp, it was in 1970 during the Vietnam War. You could be 16 or 17. I know it was in the summertime because school was out. That much I remember. I can only remember one drilling sergeant at Paris Island. His name was Sergeant K. Wood, African American. And any of you all that was at Paris Island and maybe had Sergeant K. Wood, when he worked the night shift, you got in your bunk at attention, you sing that song. And the next night, you might have a white sergeant, and we start singing that song. This is how it was back in the 1970s. Those white DIs used the N-word. That made me mad. It made me mad. People, I don't care what color of your skin is. I don't care if it's black, Chinese, Mexican, Russian. We all got something in common. We all got red blood. We all bleed red. No matter what color our skin is, we bleed red. So stop being racist. I'm glad I went to Charlestown High School. Some schools back in the 60s and 70s, the black people had their bathroom. They had their own drinking fountain like that. But Charleston High School was different. We sit next to each other. We drank out of the same water fountain. We ate at the same kitchen table. We took gym class and all that. I'm glad I went to Charlestown High School. You go like to Jeffersonville High School, Silver Creek High School, I believe Scottsburg, you couldn't be black. And if you went to Salzburg School, which that's the 9-mile marker, you had to be out of town by dark or you get hung. That's the truth, people. I'm glad I was raised that way. I used to date a black girl from Louisville, Kentucky. She lived with me. My kids loved her to death. She could cook better than I can. She took me over to Louisville because she lived out there by Churchill Downs, the horse track. She warned me about her mom's boyfriend, which he was black too. And she told me that he did not like white people dating black girls. And she took me. I met her brothers. They loved me to death. Her mother loved me to death. And her mother thanked me for treating her with respect. Her mom's boyfriend said, "You get out of here, you honky. I don't like white boys dating black girls." You ought to heard her mother go off on him. You either apologize to him or you pack your blankets, blank clothes, and get out of here. So we're not allowing this in. He apologized, But there's people in all races that don't like other people. There's people in other countries that don't like other countries. Just like there's people here in the United States that don't like Russia or don't like Ukraine. The same thing over there. They don't like us. I'm not this way. God and my family raised me right. So, people, it's time for me to get off of here, man, and drink a little Pepsi Zero. I want to thank you all very much. Go back and look at my videos that I use on StreamYard. It has my post office box. It has my PayPal account. It has my Cash App. Since I don't have 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours, I got over 500 subscribers, but I don't have the 2,000 watch hours. I got no money come in from YouTube. If you use my PayPal account or my Cash App or my post office box, I will tell people where it's come from. And I want to say hi to everybody in Russia. I love those people in Russia. And everybody got twins or triplets. Did your dad mess around with somebody in Russia or Germany or Japan? Everybody has a twin. I watch a whole lot of videos from Russia, especially the women they got in the military during the marching. I recognize some of them being my late wife, my first one, who died. And I see other old girlfriends who's died. It looks like some of the ladies in Russia. I look at some Chinese videos of the ladies marching. Everybody has a twin on this planet. So I want you all to stop bullying people, no matter if they're young or old. Stop abusing ladies. And you all know school is probably done started or going to start this week. Watch out for those yellow school buses when you're out there on the road. Watch those school zones, their speed limits. So watch them. Don't drink and drive. And I want to tell people that you can donate, that you see on your TV. St. Jude and the Shriners, they help kids out. They help our children out. So the third one is that wounded warriors, our veterans, our ladies and men who have served our country. If you can, donate to them. And if any of you can help me get a new zero turn, why a new one? The warranty. Because I'm on a fixed income. The time I pay all of my bills, people, I got no money to spare. And if you live in Indiana, people, a carton of cigarettes went up $20 because of Indiana's tax. They went up $20 a carton here in Indiana. And a single pack of cigarettes went up $2. My can of dip went up $1, dollar something. I can't remember. I used to pay $25. You're looking at probably $35 for 10 cans of dip. You know. But I want you all beautiful people. Oh, since it's still hot outside, make sure you don't leave your kids in the car. Make sure you don't leave any animals in the car or senior citizens in the car. They could die. That's one thing God wants me to tell you all. And I want you all check. You got neighbors who senior citizens. Keep an eye on them. Check on them. See if they need anything. If you don't see them on the porch for a couple of days, you might want to do a welfare check on them. And you people, keep your eyes, your ears open for people who've been getting abused, senior citizens, ladies, and children who's getting abused. If you see it, you hear it, report it. I know you don't want to get involved. But what happens is those people die knowing you could stop it. Be true to your girlfriends or your mate. Be true to them. Be honest. Put your faith in God. You know, you all send prayers to God and Jesus. But look how many people is on this planet. Billions and billions of people. You only got Jesus and God. Only 2 people. It's answer your prayers. It's going to maybe take a while, but don't give up on God. God has not given up on you. So, I want you all to be very nice. If you want people to treat you nice, treat them nice. That's how I am. You younger people, say if you're at Walmart or a grocery store, and you see some old people, say hello, young man, hello, young lady, how you do? You know their heads to get big because you make them feel good. I don't know if your parents taught you anything like that. If you got young kids, teach them that. Teach them that. So I want to say goodbye. You all have a great week. And I don't get on here on Mondays and Fridays. I do get on here Sunday. I sub with or stream Bob Joyce. He's a great preacher. Go to bobjoyce.org and you see everything about Bob Joyce. Or you go to Bob Joyce on YouTube. He has a music part of his church service. I can't share it because I get copyrighted by a dead person. If you're dead, how can I get a copyright? But not a copyright strike. So, you know, I can't forget that before I get off of here. Hi, everybody at Subway, no matter where you are on the planet. But a special shout out to the Subway in Scottsburg, Indiana. I love you all. especially the lady with the initial, I'm going to say K. I wish she was my girlfriend. I use initials for like, the K does not mean it's her name. I gave her the letter K. And I hope I helped you out. Give me a thumbs up. Hit the bell where you won't miss anymore. Go back and look at my other videos. Leave comments to help me out. You know, I can't get out like you younger people and do videos like you. I live out in the country. And I try to do the best of my ability. Also, your parents that got children. Do some videos, the mother and dad, of your family medical history. You might have diabetes or heart problems, cancer. The same thing with the mother and father. Because you could pass away tomorrow. If your kids get sick, how are they going to know what the family history is? Plus, you give your kids video of what you look like. In case they forget, you know, for little kids. That gives you something you can add in your YouTube channel. When I started my YouTube channel, I did this to let my kids and my grandkids know about my medical history. You know, I'm adopted, people. I don't know what my mother or their medical history, but I did know my real dad's medical history. High blood pressure. They all died between 60 and 65 years old with heart attack and stroke. Since I'm over 70 plus, I outlived everybody on my real side of the family. I also want to say hi to my brothers and sister, the Cherokee Indians. I love my Cherokee family. I love you all. I love the people in Russia. I love the people in Canada, India. I love you all. Because God wants you to love everybody. Not hate, not war, not fighting, not shooting each other. God wants you to be nice. So I love you all. You all have a great week. I hope to have some comments when I get off of it, because I don't see these comments when I go back and watch them. Why, I don't know. You people here on YouTube can explain it to me. Maybe I have something in my settings. I don't know. When it comes to computers and cell phone people, I don't know crap. My CPU is not working too good. I love you all. I love you, Miss K. I love all the other ladies. And if you happen to be making a trip down this way, maybe going to Florida, stop off at the Scottsburg exit in Scottsburg, Indiana. Go eastbound on 56 to Subway. Stop in and see those nice ladies and people who work there. It's a clean place. I'm not getting paid for this. Not in food or money from Subway. And Subway is a great place to eat. And, you know, there's other places I like. But I had a free card for Subway. I get them once a year. The first one I got was $100. This one was $50. you can send me gift cards. I'm going to give my name, Tom Cartwright, at Post Office Box 1, Charlestown, Indiana, zip code 47111. My PayPal account is Thomas Cartwright Sr. My Cash App is the $ Tom Cartwright 4375. You can go back and look at my StreamYard videos. So, I love you all. God loves you. Don't give up on God, because God has not given up to you. Will I be on here tomorrow? You never know. That's how come you subscribe to my channel. You know when I come live. It don't cost you anything. That's the only thing that is free. It don't cost you a penny. By Miss K, that's not her name. That's just a letter of the alphabet I gave her. She's the only one knows who it is. And I wish I could go out and Miss K, but that's not a real name. Certain ladies, I get letters of the alphabet. No, she's not a Karen. She's nicer and caring. So I love you all. Good night. Sweet dream. Parents, tell your kid you love them before you go to bed. Tell them you love them before you go to work. Tell them you love them before they go to school, because anything can happen. Anything can happen. If you live in Chicago or Louisville, Kentucky, or other places, you don't know if they'll have a drive-by shooting or might shoot into your house, or you get in a car wreck. So you tell everybody you love them. You know, anything can happen, people. But remember, God does not give up on you. I love you. Good night. Sweet dreams.